Greetings to each and everyone all over the world, but most specifically, I want to give a greetings and shout out to my brothers and sisters in the Third Exodus Assembly and to the rest of the world that believes in the message of William Branham and follows the message of William Branham. Now, let me first of all say thank you. I want to give gratitude for Third Exodus Assembly for the 7 years I've spent there. And that was part of my mystical experiences. For my mystical experiences started at a very young age. When I was 17 years of age, to be specific, I asked myself this question. I asked myself, who am I? And who is God? And I decided to go on a journey to find the answers to these questions. Who am I and who is God? So I wanted was to know for myself who is God. And I wanted to know and if God was true, and I wanted to know for myself who am I. I actually wanted was to know that. And that's where I start my journey into Christianity. Went to Bible school when I was 17 years of age. And when I was also 17 years of age is where I had one of my more major mystical experience. Is where I had my Joseph experience, where I was given the coat of many colors. And that is why I can sit here this morning and I can address you and I can tell you that Joseph's coat of many color is not a piece of cloth. And it's not this loin down here it's speaking about. I can assure you that it's the rainbow. And at age 17 it was given to me. I was not going to full detail of my dream right now. But as time go by and as I continue to make more videos, I'll explain everything. And as you read my books, you will get even more information concerning my whole life and my life story. And this is where I had my first experience, as I said, my Joseph experience. And that is why today I can come to you and I can tell you that the Bible has no reference to anyone that ever existed or any event that ever took place upon the earth. The Bible addresses the human mind. The Bible, according to Galatians 4, it's all allegory. It's allegorical. These stories that you read in the Bible, when you think it is speaking about a person, it is just a personification of an idea. And what you take for history is not history. It is salvation story. It is the eternal story. It is your own biography. It is the story of your life. So the Bible, it is not secular history, but it is psychological and must be interpreted psychological. Now, I spoke about when I was 17 years of age. When I was 30 years of age, that's where I met the pillar of fire. Having had some tapes given to me while working in the post office of William Branham, not knowing who William Branham was. But when I was 29 years of age, I told a friend of mine in church that when I turned 30, something great was going to happen to me, and it did. And I found these tapes of William Branham and began to listen to them, and there I had the experience of meeting the pillar of fire and so on, hearing the unearthly wind and all of that. which I will go more into detail as time go by in other videos. Okay? And when that happened, I knew for sure that I was called, but I had to wait on the sending. And I knew for sure that when I turn 45 is when I will know exactly what is my calling and what I've been called to do. And I always question myself, why it is 45? Until I come to understand numerology, and the 4 and 5 is really 9, and there's no number higher than 9. You start counting, you count from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's nothing higher than that. 10 is just a 1 and a 0. 11 is just a 1 and a 1. 12 is just a 1 and a 2, and so on. And so I had my experiences after I made the pillar of fire with third Exodus. And for the very first time I went to third Exodus, before I even went to third Exodus assembly in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and in Trinidad, I was told to go there until, and I spent 7 years. And that's why I want to give gratitude, I want to give thanks for the 7 years I spent there. And because of that 7 years, that's why I'm able today to challenge you and to rebuke you. Because William Branham was delivering 2 messages. One was by spoken word and one was by symbol. And to all my brothers and sisters, not only in third Exodus but around the world, you all grab the message that was coming forth and miss the symbols or the message of symbolism. And because of that, you all end up denomination. You all have denominated and you all have become stagnated and stink and smelling. Therefore, there must be a cleaning. So, let me say this. I'm not speaking to everybody, but I'm speaking to those who have been called and sent to. For I had a dream whereby I was sent to do this, which in another video I will explain all of that. Okay? This is just my first video, so I'm just making an introduction so you will understand where I'm coming from. Okay? And because of that, you all find yourself being deceived. And whatever I'm gonna say in all my other videos, I challenge anyone, any part of the world, to disprove what I am saying. And you're free to do that anytime. I'm asking you to feel free to ask me any question concerning things that I'm speaking about. Now, the hidden message of William Branham that was hidden in symbology was kept away mainly from black people. Black people was not to know it. But there was a certain race and a class of people that knew the hidden message behind the message. And that is what I would reveal from time to time to you. And that is how I'll be able to show that third Exodus is a denomination. And all the other so-called churches around the world that's talking about William Branham, they are denomination and they have denominated And they have merged the messenger in the message and missed the whole thing. Also, I will show you also many things that William Branham said that could not be literal. And I'll show you that the Bible is not literal. It's all parabolic. So, this being my first recording and the subject, I leave you right here, and then I'll continue just making my other videos and give you the opportunity to research for yourself, to check these things to see if they are so, before you condemn me, before you say all manner of evil of me. Check them out. Also, I want to let you know that the white boy in America, John Collins, is just a fraud to get you to jump out of the frying pan into the fire. Because really and truly, Jesus Christ of 2,000 years ago never existed. I'll open all of these things and show you. No virgin has ever given any birth from down below to any white son called Jesus Christ. I'll show you that Jesus Christ is a power that is in every man, and how they didn't want you to know that. I'll show you how I come to know these things by experience. And I can assure you that all the things I'll be saying is from experience, nothing from theory. And I say again, I challenge any man, any place, any time, from anywhere, to disprove what I'm saying. I call on Walters, Pastor Walters, to disprove what I'm saying. Call on Vin, Brother Vin, to disprove what I'm saying also. Because what I'm saying and what I'm doing it out of love. Because it's time for freedom of the black man from religious slavery. I'll end here.